Have you ever felt like you've been waiting forever for something big to happen in your life? Perhaps you've been praying, hoping, and believing for a breakthrough, yet nothing seems to change. It's easy to feel frustrated, thinking that your prayers have gone unanswered. But here's something you might not know. Before God blesses you in a big way, He often sends clear signs. These signs are not just random. They are intentional, and they're part of the process. The problem is, many people miss these signs. They're too focused on the waiting, too distracted by the struggles, or too overwhelmed by the challenges. This message is for you if you've been waiting for a breakthrough. If you've been wondering why things aren't happening faster, listen closely. Because what if I told you that the delays, the setbacks, the trials you've been facing are actually preparing you for something far greater than you could ever imagine? It's time to look for the signs. Pay attention, because these signs mean that God is about to bless you. And when that blessing comes, it will be bigger than you ever expected. Let's think about Joseph for a moment. Joseph had big dreams. He was a young man full of hope and vision, confident that his dreams would one day come true. But before he saw any of his dreams realized, his life fell apart. He was sold into slavery by his own brothers. He was falsely accused of a crime he didn't commit, and thrown into prison. And when you look at his life at that point, it's hard to see how any of this could be leading to something good. But here's the powerful truth. All of those hardships were actually part of the preparation. They were the very steps that God used to position Joseph for greatness. Each struggle, each betrayal, each setback was not the end of Joseph's story. It was part of the process of him becoming the man he was destined to be. And when his breakthrough came, it came in a big way. If you're facing difficulties in your own life right now, take comfort in knowing that God is working behind the scenes. Before He blesses you in a big way, there may be challenges and struggles, but these are not signs of failure. They are signs of preparation. The first sign: intense challenges. Before a breakthrough comes, there's often a battle. The first sign that God is about to bless you is that you will face intense challenges. You may feel like everything is falling apart. You may experience opposition, setbacks, or even personal attacks. But these difficulties are often a sign that the enemy is trying to stop you from receiving what God is about to release in your life. James 1:2-3 reminds us, "Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow." Instead of seeing these obstacles as roadblocks, see them as stepping stones. They are building your character, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for what's to come. Just as an athlete builds muscle by pushing through resistance, you are being strengthened for the greatness that lies ahead. So, if you've been facing battles in your life, don't give up. These are the very things that are pushing you closer to your breakthrough. The second sign: divine disconnection. The second sign that God is preparing to bless you is divine disconnection. What does that mean? Sometimes, right before God blesses you, He removes certain people or things from your life. It may feel painful, and you may not understand why it's happening, but it's necessary. Not everyone who is in your life right now is meant to go with you into the next season. Some people may be holding you back, or some relationships may be toxic, even if they've been in your life for a long time. God removes these relationships to protect you, to help you grow, and to make room for the people who will truly support you in the next phase of your journey. Think about how Jesus withdrew to be alone before major moments in His ministry. He often spent time in solitude, preparing for what was next. If you felt a sense of isolation recently, or if relationships have ended unexpectedly, don't be discouraged. God is separating you for a purpose. He is preparing you for a greater calling, and in the silence, He's equipping you for what's to come. The third sign, spiritual restlessness. The third sign that God is preparing to bless you is spiritual restlessness. You may not be able to put your finger on it, but you'll sense something is shifting. You may lose interest in the things that once excited you. You may feel an overwhelming urge to pray more, to seek God more, or to step out in faith. This feeling of restlessness is God stirring something new within you. It's like a seed growing inside of you, ready to break through the soil. Isaiah 43:19 says, "For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland." When you feel this shift, don't ignore it. Lean into it. Trust that God is moving within you, even when you can't fully see what He's doing. The fourth sign, unexpected open doors. The fourth sign that God is about to bless you is the opening of unexpected doors. Opportunities you didn't even ask for begin to appear. People start showing favor toward you, and things align in ways you never imagined. This is a sign that God is moving in your life. When doors open in this way, it's a clear indication that God's plan is unfolding. Proverbs 3:5-6 tells us, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all you do, and He will show you which path to take." When God opens a door, you don't have to force things. They will naturally fall into place. Opportunities that once seemed impossible will begin to unfold before you. And when that happens, you can be sure that God is leading you to something greater. The fifth sign, growing in faith. The final sign that God is preparing to bless you is that you will experience growth in your faith. You will begin to see things from a new perspective. Your trust in God will deepen, and you'll become more confident in His plan for your life. In this season of growth, God may be stretching you. He may be asking you to take risks, to step out of your comfort zone, and to trust Him in ways you never have before. But as you do, you will begin to see that He is faithful to provide, faithful to guide, and faithful to bring you through every challenge. As you walk through this season, remember, growth doesn't happen overnight. Just like a seed takes time to grow into a tree, your faith will develop and mature as you continue to trust in God. Stay faithful, stay expectant. If you are experiencing these signs, challenges, disconnections, restlessness, unexpected doors opening, and growth in your faith, don't be afraid. These are signs that God is preparing you for something big. Stay faithful in this season. Stay expectant, because the breakthrough you've been waiting for is coming, and when it comes, it will be bigger than you ever imagined. God is moving even when you don't see it. Trust the process. Trust His timing, and keep your eyes open for the signs that He's about to bless you. Type Amen in the comments if you receive this message, and don't forget to subscribe for more faith-filled content that strengthens your walk with God.